Most people glaze their chicken with barbecue sauce because they think it makes it better. I don't think it's that simple. Today, I'm putting it to the test. 8 chicken thighs, 4 with sauce, 4 without. Same seasoning, same fire. By the end, you'll know which one delivers better flavor, crispier skin, and if barbecue sauce is really worth it. And today we're settling a debate whether barbecue sauce makes chicken better or destroys it completely. Stay tuned and let's look at the result at the end. And we will start with a package of 8 chicken thighs, okay? So this is gonna be, guys, a quick cook. And we're gonna make sure we pat it dry. Today, I'm not gonna do an overnight brine. So I'm gonna put them in the fridge for the next 4 to 5 hours with kosher salt, and then allow the skin to dry a little bit, and we're gonna put them in the fire. So we do an even coat of kosher salt, and they should be ready to go into the fridge. And for our rubs today, of course, we're gonna be using Maritime Madness, straight from PEI, Canada. And if you really like good barbecue flavor, hit the link below and get a discount on all their products. You're not going to regret it. For this cook, we're gonna be using the garden herbs and the real pepper. We're gonna layer them in onto our chicken, and we're gonna allow that to penetrate into our meat, and you'll find out the great results you get from that. Now let's talk about fuel. Today, obviously, I'm using lumberjack wood chunks, the best in the industry. I'm using a combination of cherry and apple chunks. Cherry is gonna give you that red mahogany color in the chicken skin, and apple is gonna keep it light, and it's gonna give you that juicy, sweet combination to a perfect barbecue finishing in our chicken. If you really like the bold smoke flavor, find a lumberjack dealership in the link below and get the real stuff. You're not going to regret it. Our charcoal is ready here. We're gonna dump it on the basket. Put a tray always to catch all the grease. And what I'll do today, I'm gonna put some briquettes on top just to keep the temperature. I want to keep this chicken at around 350 degrees. Okay? So we put our tray back. I'm gonna close the lid. I'm gonna make sure I put my thermometer on this side, away from the fire. This is gonna be fully open for now, and I'm gonna wait until it's at 350. Okay, so I took my chicken out. It's been around 4.5 hours since I put it in the fridge. We're gonna be adding a little bit of olive oil as a binder on both sides. For a rub, guys, like I said earlier, you're gonna be using Maritime Madness garden herb. Okay, so let's apply a layer here. And it has started to rain, but this will not stop it. And a little bit of unreal pepper. Seasoning in layers works better than just one rub. Turn them around. So now this time, I want to form them here. Make sure I have them in a really nice round shape with all the skin exposed. And our garden herbs start here. Make sure we cover all this. A little bit of unreal pepper. So today we're gonna prove and we're gonna check whether adding barbecue sauce to our grilled chicken makes it better or destroys it completely. I'm gonna be cooking 4 of them without sauce and 4 of them with sauce. And the 8 pieces will be cooked on my Weber Kettle. And our grill is up to temp. So right now this is holding up at 375 right there. For today's cook, we're gonna be using cherry wood from lumberjack. I'm gonna be putting a couple pieces, and then later in the cook, I'm gonna add a couple pieces of apple wood. So guys, this is a 2-zone cooking. So we have the fire on one side and the other slow temperature side. We're gonna be putting all the chickens with the skin up, right here, away from the fire. And remember, the 8 of them will cook identically until 15-20 minutes before taking them out, where I'm gonna be applying sauce to 4 of them. Okay, now I'm gonna close the lid, and I'm not gonna open it up until half an hour, 45 minutes, okay? It's been 45 minutes, and let's check on these beauties. Woo! Look at that skin. That's the color we really want on the chicken. Okay, let's check, see how this is. The temperature is at 172. So I'm gonna get my own sauce for today's chicken. So as I said in the beginning, we're gonna be covering 4 of the chickens with sauce, and 4 of them will stay without it, and see what the difference is. So I'm gonna add a little bit of melted butter. Okay, so what I have here is a little bit of smoked paprika, garlic powder, and some black pepper. So I'm just gonna sprinkle it here. And the base of our sauce will be bold and smoky barbecue sauce from Maritime Madness. And this is gonna be our main sauce. I'm gonna add a little bit of vinegar and honey.
Honey helps the sauce caramelize faster and creates a glossy
We're
finish.
gonna mix this all together. I like to get and take them over the live fire just for a few seconds, each of them, for the final touch. This is the char I wanted to get on my chicken. Look at that color. I'm gonna put it on the other side quickly. I'm gonna do the same here.
A quick finish over live fire crisps the skin, caramelizes the glaze, and adds real charcoal flavor.
Okay guys, after 1 hour, this chicken is ready. I'm gonna add the sauce on those 4 pieces. Okay, so let's do 2 thin layers, right? Just make sure we coat them properly. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm gonna let it go for an extra 10-15 minutes for that to caramelize. Okay, and let's take these beauties out. Whew, great. Look at this, guys. Look at this. This is the one that we did in sauce. So we're gonna put the 4 pieces here. Look at that skin. That looks great. Wow. And then these are the ones that we'll sauce. Look at this piece of candy.
Both batches finished at the same temperature. The only difference now is the sauce.
Okay, for the moment of truth, guys, I'm gonna start with the one that we sauce, okay? And I'm gonna cut this here. Oh my Lord. Woo. Look at this, guys. Okay, let's see how this tastes. Oh my God. Okay, now this is the one. Look at this, guys. This is the one that we didn't apply sauce. Okay. Oh, let me see. Look at this, guys. This is a nice piece of chicken. Look at this skin. You cannot get better color than this. Okay. Let's see the difference between these 2. Okay, guys. As a conclusion, the one that I didn't apply the sauce on feels a little bit more rugged. It has a little bit more smoked barbecue bite. Well, on the opposite hand, the other one, if you're looking for more competition style, that glossy sweet finish, you gotta go with the one that has sauce. You're not gonna be disappointed with it. At the end of the day, they're both good. They're both good product. I think the sauce will just give that finish touch to the chicken. But again, if you're looking for texture and more crispy skin, go without sauce. As that sauce will just slightly put it a little bit soggy, and the bite feels softer. Okay, so for me, the winner is the one without sauce. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. And if you want to watch more barbecue and smoking content like this one here, hit subscribe and like. And don't forget to hit the bell so you can get notified every time I release a new video. See you in the next one.